Hello everyone, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2. Last time, we ventured into a warehouse at the edge of town to meet William, the secret keeper for the Camarilla, and he tried to mind control us and then blew himself up, so that didn't work out. So now
I figured Sophia would be in.
Yeah. Now we are back in a Fabian flashback, where Prince Campbell told us to go to
me at Pioneer Square.
Yeah.
A murder.
Told us to go to Pioneer Square because there was a murder. But first, we are going to visit Sophia.
Best, of course. I should head straight down to Pioneer Square. And not dawdle and say, chat to Sophia to see if she'd heard anything.
We are going to do all of the dawdling. Also, let's see how Sophia treats Fabian. Because I'm sure there must be difference. Oh, another blood potion. Thank you. You. Can we interact? We can... Okay, I see. Let's talk to Sophia first. Before we sequence break something.
Hey there. How's my favorite forensic department?
Fabian, it's been forever. What can I do for you?
We've had another killing.
It pains me to say this, but we've had another killing.
No. Who? Where?
Don't know yet. Just on my way to the scene. Figured I'd check in, see if you'd heard anything.
I haven't, no. But you think this is Santiago?
By the way Tolly was smirking, I reckon so.
Reminding me of the 1920s.
I don't get it. This is like the 20s all over again. The old 20s, I mean.
I know.
I keep getting flashbacks to what happened then. Marla, Rosalind, Santiago.
The killer with the cross. You shut that case, though. You told me there were no leads. Will you reopen it?
I think someone's done that for me. I'd better get down to Pioneer Square. I'll see you later.
If there's anything I can do, well, come see me, Fabian.
I will.
Okay, so Sophia doesn't tell us anything. But let's see if her tape recorder tells us.
I knew Sophia liked to set down her thoughts, and this old recorder wasn't tied to any cyberspatial spy system. Hey there, big ears. What have you been listening to? Hey, detective. Yeah, I might have heard a thing or two. A little birdie's talked to me about a K-factor, a failed experiment, and a grocery list. What do you need?
K-factor? What's this about a failed experiment?
Give me the skinny on the failed experiment. It's a doozy, all right. Here you go.
R02 demonstrates low-level impulse applied to test block 15. Carbon material measured at 1.2 N. Compare this to R00 telekinetic baseline, where no distinction was made between materials and was able to induce more than 50 N force. It is a result, but not practical in the field.
That get your juices flowing, detective? I think I fell asleep around the second sentence.
Telekinesis is one of our powers, and it is unusual for a vampire, but doesn't actually provide anything. How about a shopping list?
How about that shopping list? Sure, I got it here.
To do. Reorder CPDA-1 solution, sterile saline, chlorhexidine. Ensure Piotr has delivery by Friday.
You get that? Sounds like a fun shindig, but I wouldn't drink the punch.
Okay, Piotr is her missing ghoul. Tell me about the K-factor.
Tell me about the K-factor. Sure thing.
The process is clearly thaumaturgical. Physical transfusion denatures the power and has no bearing on the recipient's K-factor. Interestingly, a kindred's kiss does seem to bear fruit.
Mean anything to you, detective? Can't say it does. Wouldn't surprise me if it's Sophia's notes about a hot date.
None of this information has been terribly useful. Or at least I'm not getting anything out of it.
Well, thanks, little fella. No problem, boss. Always happy to lend an ear. I'll bear that in mind. Useful little doohickey. Maybe I should get one sometime, if anyone still makes them.
What do you need one for?
I thought I was on the right lines. I didn't think. Oh, that would have
Yeah, okay.
just wanted to check back in.
I'm still here.
And we
I'd
cannot
better
If there's any-
ask her about anything. Okay. This has been surprisingly pointless. I wonder if this whole thing was entirely to get us to get Sophia's recordings. But if they mean anything, I'm not really getting them. So, unfortunately, I'll have to move on. Okay. Let's refuel our powers along the way and get
To
to
Pioneer Square. Someone must have given me the exact address, I guess. Maybe Tully. But it would have interrupted the whole dramatic scene with Campbell.
Are you lampshading the fact that we know where exactly at the Pioneer Square? Or is this something I should be paying attention to? Huh. That's also strange. I guess the nice thing about
The
Fabian...
address I had was in a set of down-at-heel apartments, hardly ever used. My buddy Reggie was a fixture of the square, and I often dropped by for a little pick-me-up. I wondered if he'd seen any comings and goings.
I was actually here...
Reggie, old pal?
Yeah.
Moment of your time?
It's a fine night, Mr. Fabian. A night of beauty and delight.
I actually was just going to get a
I
drink.
find myself
To be one with you.
I am still bothered by the fact that they are hiding Fabian's face from us. This clearly this has to be for a reason. But anyway, anyone go into the apartment over there?
Reggie, old buddy. Anyone go into that apartment over there in the last few hours?
Huh? Well, I mean,
Suspicious?
You okay, Reggie?
Did you get mind wiped?
This was not normal, even for Reggie.
Think hard. Anyone go into the apartment?
Think hard, Reggie. You see anyone at the apartment?
I think
Okay, well, we'll have to pick his mind.
well,
Huh. I got places to go.
made
Reggie was never the sharpest tool in the shed, but something had made him even worse than usual. What secrets are we keeping?
Let's break it. I could murder a burger with a knife? No. Don't remember that, I don't remember that,
I know I saw it. It was. That's a solid block, Reggie, my friend. Someone has put a compulsion on you. Huh. Now that wasn't memory loss. That was a solid block. Someone had used kindred juju to seal Reggie's mouth. I wouldn't get anything from it, but I did know someone strong-willed had done this.
who would go around mind-wiping random homeless people?
Reginald, my friend.
always gent.
That maybe does
Take a
point
sip.
toward the idea that Fabian did this, because Fabian would know to mind wipe his own informant.
Have a good night.
Become
So maybe it really is Fabian being the rebuy killer.
As the world outside quiets down and the darkness comes
A bit of a night, you're so boring. Deb of night, you ain't. Well, let's go to our familiar apartment. Which, incidentally, is where you
This place
brought...
used to belong to my old friend Dale. Used to being the key words here.
Oh. Fabian, did you bring me to a murder scene? You sick fuck.
Lotions and potions. Most I recognized, but one stood out. I had never seen it before, and I thought I was down with the street trade. Had Dale whipped up a new cocktail? I was out of my league here. Maybe worth a chat with Sophia or Mrs. Thorne.
Let's take a look at this. Hard evidence. It's not part of hard evidence? What? Well, that's strange. I would have thought for sure this would be part of hard evidence. Alright.
Either Dale was paranoid or he had guests who didn't like sunlight. I was guessing the former. It was a Bible. Never took Dale for the religious type, but then I've heard some substances take mortals closer to God. One way or another. I got the fascination with spirit boards, but always wondered, what if the ghosts never learned to write?
And you're shit out of luck.
Maybe Dale used it to scope out heavenly bodies.
Yeah, from your inflection, I imagine he means something else. So, the uncurrent sarcophagus.
Huh. Maybe some sort of ancestral heirloom. Or Dale had been drunk at a flea market. Dale did like to cook, as the youth seem to call it. Made some of his own recipes, bought in others.
And
Not the best conversationalist.
we cannot psychoanalyze it.
Or rebar, huh? You aren't looking too well there, buddy.
Yeah. I suspect that music might be copyrighted, so I don't want to mess around with it.
Cute kids. Though I do hear twins are a real handful.
Murder each other.
Estrogen. Caution, do not take if male. Well, what Dale wanted to put in his own body was entirely his own business.
The Bloodlines 1 reference. Again.
If you could say one thing for the man, it's that he had an eclectic taste in clothes.
Did he? I think Dale just had problems with organization. Alright, well, let's go and use our power.
Dale was one of those guys. You know, you've
Oh.
just seen him around. Talked to him a few times, maybe exchanged the latest gossip. Hit a body or two together. Dale, I'd say it's good to see you, but, you know, you being dead and all and a figment of my imagination, guess it means I don't find you at your most scintillating.
Oh, hi, Fabian. Been a while. Yeah, I've been better, though I never looked exactly healthy, did I?
Well, you were thin blood, right? Considering you are an alchemist, so you had to be a thin blood. In that case, why are you not branded if you're thin blood? How was the alchemy trade going?
How was the alchemy trade going for you?
Hard to say, isn't it, Detective? I've still got the makings of alch cookery around the place. Still got that acrid tang at the back of your throat, same as you always smelled in here. A note of butane and a cheap body spray. So, yeah, looks like business as usual.
What do you mean you're a ghoul? You can't be a ghoul and do thin blood alchemy, you have to be a thin blood. That's bullshit. Huh? No, that doesn't work. I've actually been consistently of the opinion that this game has been doing fine with the lore, but I'm not accepting this. This doesn't work.
You were a ghoul, right? I'm pretty sure of that. So who was your patron? Your dommy thingy?
Who'd I drink from, you mean? It's hard to say. I don't think I ever told you, Detective.
Don't think you ever did.
Maybe a person of interest for your case?
Yeah, maybe so.
How'd you die?
Obvious question, I guess, but, how did it happen?
I'd say my throat was cut, and then I must have been dragged up onto this rebar. Someone rammed it through my rib cage and then hung up a cross-like decoration like the star on a Frappaway Christmas tree.
strong guy then, right? I mean, to hold you up there, force iron through you? Pfft. This looks more and more like kindred. Mortals just don't have this kind of strength.
Sounds right to me.
I mean, you assumed it was a mortal in the previous case in the E20s, so I'm not sure why you think that this is different.
Did you know the killer?
You know what? I think I did. At least, no sign of a struggle, and the door lock's still whole. Must have been someone I knew, or at least expected. Customer, maybe? I have helped you figure out one thing, Detective. There was a reason I was killed, right?
Sure. Someone's sending a message like the others.
That, and I was probably killed by someone I knew. So, who my patron was is important one way or another.
You got that right.
Okay, so assuming we limit ourselves to characters that we know. Customer points at Sophia, at Miss Thorne, and at what's his name? At Campbell, the prince who was running the Thin-Blood alchemy trade. Being very strong posits potence, but none of them have potence. But I guess it could be a vampire blood buff. Or they could just learn potence from someone else, like how the nomad knows all the disciplines. Strong will and mind wipe on Reggie points towards dominate, which again is all three people. So yeah, unfortunately we haven't actually limited anything to anyone. And well, yeah, Fabian is actually also an option because he knew Dale, and he can use blood buff, and he can mind control people.
Oh, buddy. Thanks, Dale. Sorry about, the whole strung up on a support beam thing.
I know a guy who founded a whole religion like this. You never know. Maybe someone will write the Book of Dale.
I am still calling bullshit on the idea that Ghoul was practicing Thin-Blood alchemy. That is not right.
I didn't want to go see Mrs. Thorne, but...
Okay. We need to analyze the cat.
Me and animals, we'd always had a special rapport. Hey there, little buddy. How's your night going?
Someone forgot to feed you?
Someone forget to feed you? Sorry about that. Yeah, that's true. Dale did have his habits. Guess sometimes he let the real world pass him by.
How long have you been lying there?
How long you been lying here? That's what I thought. I'm sorry, buddy. He didn't deserve you.
Who killed Dale?
Did you see who killed Dale? Sorry. Hard to see anything if you don't have a pulse. Unless you're me, of course.
Any clues for me? I'm kinda stumped.
Any clues for me? I'm kinda stumped. Well, that is illuminating.
Share with the class, Fabian?
If only you could tell. Well, yeah. It's obvious when you think about it. Give me some wisdom, little cat buddy. Really? Any clues for me? Well, give me some... Really?
Okay,
I'll
so
leave
this
you to
is...
it, little pussy wuss. Sleep well.
This is just a shitpost option. I see. Okay, what else do we have in here? Ah, yes, of course, the stop sign. You gotta do another Bloodlines 1 reference. There is a lot of Bloodlines 1 references in this game. Probably too
Hey,
many.
buddy, not sure I agree with your philosophy.
No, you stop. Jokes. Don't we all love...
Dale didn't pay attention to you, so why should I? If only our killer had listened to you. No, you stop.
Don't we all love jokes? No, it's just Bed of Night droning on. Alright. Let's stop off at Reggie and go visit his store. Who doesn't love the Tremere? I mean, some people. Those people are
Evening,
wrong.
Reggie.
Mister,
Just
Those people are wrong.
Ugh, keep warm, Reggie.
do you?
If we assume that this game has any content related to like NPCs or factions, which is maybe a big assumption considering how William killed himself no matter what. I think first of all I want to prop up Onda being a fellow La Sombra, and second of all I would want to prop up Sophia and Miso being the Tremere.
A visit to Mrs. Thorne always made me want to gird my loins. I wish I knew what a gird actually was.
Well, maybe you should study. The Nomad of Constantinople. Looks like Sophia had been doing some research on someone called the Nomad. I'll take a look. Might be important to remember later. Okay, Sophia was really into us in advance. This is suspicious. Something is definitely up with Sophia, and it's not just that a cool elder rolled in.
Good evening, ma'am.
Detective, is there something you need?
She seemed in a good mood. I assumed she was marinating a couple of kids in the back room.
You know this potion?
Hey, I found this potion. I thought since you were our expert on cauldrons and newt eyes and such, you might recognize it? Oh, something the Thin-Bloods made, I'm sure.
Indeed.
Think it could be...
Memory.
memory.
Elaborate.
Salvia officinalis, Centella asiatica, Bacopa moneri, the vulgar time, and others. Memory and clarity, detective. To cloud or to erase, to improve, to reshape.
Memory. I have the memory of it. Yeah, what are those little things? Orange gills, swim around in circles, opposite of an elephant? Anyway, can you tell me who might use this, or what they need it for?
You have partial information, young man. There's a manufactured component here. Some of that modern messing about. Have you consulted Sophia?
Sophia? Not about this. That is a good call, Mrs. T.
Mistress Thorne, thank you very much.
Seen any murderers?
You seen any murderers around the place at all?
What variety of murder, young man? Of my precious time? Of the sanctity of a bookstore? Of the English language? I fancy I could put my hand on someone guilty of all three.
You heard of Santiago?
I was wondering, you ever hear of a guy called Santiago? A hunter?
Can't say I know the name.
Active here back in the 1920s. Other places before that.
Oh, long before my time in your benighted country, young man. Now, is there anything else?
Nope.
Thanks.
Close the door after you.
Of course.
A quick trip up to the tower to call in on Sophia then.
Yeah, so now we are... Well, I guess first order of business is figuring out this potion, and second order of business is figuring out Dale's alleged dormitor. Who, since we have just discussed William and his mystery ghouls, and they were mentioned, I suppose it's possible that William was Dale's dormitor. And that is going to be the reveal. Is there any evidence toward this? Not really.
This is a dump.
How does this fast travel work? Is there... Oh, what? Did they want to make a fast travel system and then didn't? Why would I want a map here? You already always open the map by hitting escape. I always said that was a fast travel system. No, apparently it's just opening a map. It's kind of stupid. In any case, let's go
I
and
figured
yap.
Sophia would be in. She kept odd business hours, but then so did I.
Yeah, let's go and yap with Sophia. She is on the suspect list as someone who could have done the murder.
I'm back.
I can see that.
The dead guy was Dale.
Well, I took a look at the scene. It was a place on Pioneer Square. I had a nice chat with the victim. Dale. Deals in thin blood elixirs. You know the guy?
Another mortal. You think this is Santiago again?
All evidence says so, and so did the corpse.
What the hell is going on, Fabian?
Someone's plotting this out like a dime novel.
Take a look at this potion.
I picked up this potion, wondering if you could tell me about it. Found it at Dale's.
Oh, interesting. Huh, this is fascinating. Not the recipe I know.
Could you take a guess?
Yes. An enhancer, I would say. Something to magnify capabilities. To make your body work more efficiently somehow, in one way or another.
Mrs. Thorne thought it had something to do with memories.
Ah, that would make sense. A memory enhancer, yes. To make the subject's recall more acute, more capable.
A memory enhancer, huh? Now that's interesting. I wonder who might be in the market for memory potions. I can think of a few trees to shake. Nico's one for the markets. Katsumi might know, given it's a thin blood potion.
Dolly, perhaps?
Yeah, Dolly might have heard something. Although getting him to share it is never easy. Thanks. You've helped a bunch. See ya, Toots.
That's...
I wait with bated breath for your next visit, detective.
That again maybe points at William, because his job was remembering everything. Okay, where do we go? And why is
I
Tolly...
knew where Tolly was hanging out.
Oh.
His ear to the street. Or someone's ear.
Yeah,
Nico
so-
knew his apples from...
So it probably is Tolly who we need to visit, because he is conspicuously at the factory we just blew up. So I imagine that is where we are going to end up. But let's start with Nico. He is probably the character I like the most out of these three.
I moved to Seattle to get away from you.
Usually traversing the city as Fabian is pretty boring, because this is essentially just a waste of time. Like, I'm not getting any fun parkour, I am moving slower than the Nomad. And much like with the Nomad, there is absolutely nothing to do when playing as Fabian and going through the city.
Oh, what a party.
Just run down the road, there are no cars anyway. They haven't invented cars for this game. Okay, Nico, fess up.
Hey, Nico.
Fabian! Are you out on the trail of a conspiracy?
Why am I asking? With you, it is always a conspiracy.
Any leads on the Umbrella Cartel?
And their weather-making machines? They sure screwed up this week.
Have you seen the forecast?
I am always on the trail of a conspiracy. Sometimes more than one.
Yeah, let's just go down the list. Know anything about potions?
Say, do you know anything about potions? I found one. I'm told it's a memory enhancer or something like that. Would you know a likely buyer?
I'm afraid I do not. I trade in solids, not liquids.
That's what I figured. Thanks.
Could you take a look at this metal cross?
I was wondering if you could take a look at this for me.
Huh. I did not take you for a follower of Christ.
Only when I stub my toe. I've got a few of these now, all identical.
Yes, I see.
Associated with a few hellish scenes.
Okay. Well, the Cross of St. James, yes? This particular shape?
I did know that.
It is a mix of mild...
Is this like a thing American Catholics know what Cross of St. James is? I've never seen this thing until this game.
steel, and some of the decoration is cast in zinc alloy. Then lacquered, aged, and weathered. Deliberately so.
It's not old then.
Oh no, not at all. Recently made. But made to look old, like a film prop. It's not a bad job. It would not be cheap. Properly made, none of this 3D printing.
Well, yeah, not if it's metal.
Now that is interesting. Thank you, Nico. That's helpful.
Heard anything interesting?
Heard anything interesting lately?
Not at all. It's been quiet, like the calm before a storm. Although we are already in some sort of storm, no?
I do know what you mean. The impending juggernaut of Christmas?
Perhaps.
Some other time, Nico.
The impending
See you later,
juggernaut
my
of the Nomad, perhaps. Alright, next
Nothing
Katsumi.
from friend Nico. Time to burn some more shoe leather.
Here.
I imagine Katsumi will also not be terribly helpful, for reasons I pretty much already explained. But let's talk to her anyway. And maybe she will explain the plot hole of a ghoul being able to do thin blood alchemy.
Fabian, it's been a while. What are you doing down here?
How's life?
So how's life?
Well, I don't know. It's been a while since I had one.
They do say life is like a box of chocolates. Overpriced, slightly melted, and someone's always taking the toffee center.
Yeah, that'd be about the size of it.
Also, should you be sitting at a bar wearing bloody scrubs? Maybe just take off the bloody scrubs. Like, this cannot be pleasant or healthy or, appealing. I picked up this potion.
I picked up this potion. Sort of thing your folk are into. I was wondering if you knew who might be buying.
My people don't buy or sell alchemical products. You know that, detective.
Bullshit. I'm looking for a murderer.
Hey, I'm looking for a murderer. I'm not trying to drag potion mixers in front of the court.
Oh, bad day? Listen, if only because I don't want my people caught up in a murder rap. That's not a type I recognize. Never seen it before, not something we deal in. Okay?
Okay, thanks. I'll take your word for it.
You better.
I'll head off.
Sure.
Yep,
Well,
of
that was
course.
a dead loss. Who else might have an inkling?
Yeah, that's pretty much as I expected. That was entirely unsurprising. Well, let's see what Toddy has to yap about this time, and why he fucked off so far from the course.
Detective!
Are you just slumming around here? What's up? Broke, need money?
Well, well, Detective Fabian, as I don't live or breathe. Tell me, how's the case? Hot leads, cold bodies, reheated plots. Ooh, let me guess. You want to hear the word on the street.
Why are you
Pretty
here?
sure it was curbside pickup only. Something I heard your boys in blue were being real strict about on Aurora Avenue.
I knew where Tolly was hanging out.
yeah,
His ear to the street.
What's with you and Benny?
I know you've got some kind of problem with Benny. What's that about?
Problem with our dear sheriff? Oh, no, Detective. He's such a charmer, and so restrained and respectful, and Brings joy to everyone he meets.
You know, sarcasm
Also
is
beats
bad
up
for
on
you.
little boys, if you didn't know. Nothing kinky, just for the violence.
I see.
You should have
Do
seen what
you, detective? I know
sarcasm
budget
did to Randy
desperate,
Marsh.
but remind me, what's the wording on there?
Service, pride, dedication. It's acronym play, see? If you look at the first letters.
It must make you proud to share such dedicated service with good old Benny Muldoon.
So you hate Benny and are poorly masking it, and toxically expose it through passive-aggressive behavior. Seen anything suspicious? I mean, it's not that Benny doesn't deserve it, Benny is a piece of shit, but...
Seen anything suspicious?
I don't know. Are Seattle dogs outside your culinary experience? Tubes of gristle slathered in fetid cheese and carbonized onion? It's a real public health hazard. Can't you smell it? Every time a tourist goes by, it just oozes out of their pores.
I'm looking into the alchemy trade.
I'm looking into the alchemy trade.
Better living through chemistry, huh? You never struck me as the type.
Thin blood alchemy. You any notion who might be buying an elixir of memory enhancement?
Memory enhancement. Memory enhancement. Oh, it'll come to me, I'm sure.
Are you about to make a pun?
Could need an improved memory. You know, Fabian, sometimes I'm so dull you could use me for crowd control.
No idea on who needs a memory potion?
Holly. You know who uses this stuff, right?
I got other things to worry about. You figure it out. That's what you're here for.
I guess we'll have to use a
I've got
discipline
to
of
figure
you.
this out.
Don't be any stranger, Fabian.
This one?
Let's have a peek, shall we?
Fabian, so old and still so dense.
I need to
Nope.
find something else. What are you hiding?
Oh, I see. The RAM thing was a pun. Come on, Big Brain needs more thinky
It's
space.
Willem, you failure of a detective. Willem, right. Huh. I guess Tully's entitled to his opinion. So, Willem was the buyer. And unless I missed my mark, Dale was his ghoul friend. Dale hung around in a room full of junk, staying well clear of the wider world. Right up Willem's alley.
How can I help?
You must know...
You're the detective.
Okay.
Have fun.
He ain't shit. So
Willem was no doubt...
we are going to yap with Willem. Let's do it. But first we are going to visit whoever lives here. So, who is our special subject?
I know you're busy, but not too busy for me, I hope?
I'm glad you're here. I can aid you with your pain.
I won't deny that a little draft of your elixir would pep me up.
There, detective. There.
Have we been brainwashing her or something? That's a really strange behavior.
Well, this city needs your caring, Carla. Stay the course.
Come to me if you're hurt. I'll make it all better.
To be fair, we have been brainwashing our alleged friend over $20, so I would not put it past Fabian to brainwash these people. Carla had been a paramedic until someone or something fried her brain. Well, I would have to imagine that someone was Fabian. She still managed to hang on to vaccine supplies somehow, and made sure that the dropouts of Seattle were provided, as much as she could. She was someone who didn't mind me dropping in for a bite to eat. So, Willem, what are you up to?
I was pretty sure Willem hung around here. No idea why. I don't think he ever drove a car. The rear view, you see. He's never been a fan.
I don't imagine we Okay, maybe we do go through the entire garage trying to find Willem. Does he make us do a puzzle?
Wasn't gonna speak to me. I had to find Willem's trick for getting into his haven.
There is a different trick.
I probably shouldn't be drinking random potions like this, but something told me I now had the keys to victory.
So this is probably a potion of telekinesis, right? Yeah. That is a potion of telekinesis. That is actually a thing. That is something Thin-Bloods have in V5. So that I allow. How's it going, Willem?
Willem was a strange kind of guy, and I was qualified in strange kind of guys. We got on okay. Hey, Willem.
Detective Fabian, how's the case of the missing street sign?
Oh, I solved that a week ago. It wasn't about where the sign was, it was that the street itself had moved. The two are reunited and happy as bluebirds. I wanted to talk to you about something else.
Willem is remarkably nonplussed about us infiltrating his haven. Are you the murderer?
So, just in case I forget to ask at some other point, are you the murderer?
Murderer? What murderer? Who's being murdered? I don't know about any murders.
Nervous much?
I know you're a nervous Nelly, but all you gotta do is say yes or no. I'll believe you. Probably.
No!
It's fine. Our guy's got a strong head twist action, and it's most likely not Kindred from what I've seen, so odds are against it being you.
What do you mean most likely not Kindred? What the hell are you talking about? Does the name Santiago ring a bell?
Does the name Santiago ring a bell?
The Hunter? They called him the Rebar Killer in the dailies, didn't they? A long, long time ago.
That's the guy. He's active again.
Really? That's not good.
Understatement of the century, buddy.
So, what do you know about alchemy and Thin-Bloods?
You know anything about alchemy and Thin-Bloods? I mean, the skill they have to whip up lotions and potions. I'm not suggesting we put anyone in a juicer just yet.
Alchemy detective? You know I don't go in for that kind of thing.
Oh, shit.
Memory potions, Willem? To spring clean your memory palace? Maybe add an east wing and a pool? That'd be useful to you, right?
I suppose so. I might have used them.
You'd remember. That is the whole point.
Come clean. You're using memory potions.
Come clean, buddy. Your noggin's always overflowing, and you're indulging in a bit of chemical expansion. It's not a sin.
Well, it's important, Fabian. There's so much to remember. Names, numbers, dates.
I tell you, there are a few dates I would love to forget.
I gotta keep myself sharp. Why does this matter to you?
You got them from Dale.
You got the potions from Dale, your ghoul. He's currently pinned up to a crossbeam by someone who's into very heavy metal. Oh, and his head is missing.
His head? Fabian, what do you mean? Do you think I killed him? Well, how could I kill him?
Well, you couldn't have killed him, buddy. Compared to our killer, you're weak as a noodle.
He's weak as an... Okay, that's kind of goofy.
Scene, and that's all we have right now. I mean, look at him. He's cooling his heels. Anything else before you go in?
That's really goofy. Remind me about the victim?
So, the victim. What else do we know?
What are you talking about? We know that it's a pain in the ass, if that's what you mean. That hive had so much locked up in his skull. With Rosalind gone too, we'll be trying to pick up on pieces that only Isaac knew.
So, Isaac is dead. It was Isaac?
It was Isaac. Oh.
Have you listened to anything I've said?
No, not really. I was having a flash forward.
Theorizing. Extemporizing.
You can do that in the privacy of your own haven. Get it together. There's work to do here.
How's the wife and kids?
How's the wife and kids?
Fabian, we are vampires, you do get that right? Bloodsuckers, the undead, sold our souls to the devil. We don't get to have wives and kids.
You sure? I mean, we can go to church, right? A priest could get us married. We could adopt.
Fabian.
You were worried about a girl.
Back at the party, you were worried about a girl. You were Beau?
If it'll keep you on track, yes, there is a girl. No, I'm not her beau. She's a problem for someone else. Satisfied? We've got a man in the sweatbox, Fabian. Try and stick with it.
You know, with all your Giga Chat looks and all, you might have someone on the side. Why not? Tell me about the crime scene again.
Remind me about the crime scene?
Fabian, we just talked about this. Come on, will you? Same method. Vic nailed to floorboards by rebar through the torso. And that goddamn sword cross thing. Again. He doesn't get those from the Five and Dime, so that's a threat to follow, I guess. Nothing special about the apartment, nothing missing. Apart from the head.
Like, we didn't see him much, but he seems like a pretty diligent working type. He seems cool. Who is this suspect?
So, our suspect.
Sweat him out. Find out whether he saw anything, why he was there in the first place, how he knew our Vic. You know the deal.
What's his background?
What's his background?
Exactly, that kind of thing. You know how to do this.
Alright.
Okay, boss. I'll deal with this.
Alright, I'll be listening. But let me know if you root out anything deeper.
Let's see what the little fella had to say.
Oh, wait. Is this Willem pre-Nosferatu?
Stay here.
It is Willem.
Here he
Transformation.
was, pale, sort of sweaty. Something bugged me about him, but I couldn't put my finger on it.
Wait, is this Willem with the Mask of Thousand Faces on? Is he obfuscated? Just give me the facts.
Just give me the facts, pal. Nice and neat.
I already gave my statement, Detective.
Says here Willem Axel. Don't I know you?
I don't know how you could.
Huh. Strange how memory plays tricks. But anyway, lay it out for me.
What do you want to know?
Why did we pick you up?
Tell me why we picked you up.
Don't you know?
I'm the one asking the questions here.
Okay. I was just visiting a friend at Sunset Heights. I guess wrong place, wrong time. Your boys in blue thought I was something to do with this killing.
Who was this friend?
Huh? It's just a friend. There's no law about that, right? I'm happily married.
Tell me about you.
So tell me about you. What's your business?
I'm nobody important, Detective. I work as a bookkeeper.
Accountant?
Yeah, that's right.
So why are you sweating, accountant?
I'm not feeling well, but also because I work at Lou's place, and I know you detectives don't like it there.
You run numbers for Lou Graham's place. Now, that is interesting. But you do look a little pale there, fella.
Are you, like, not in the Camarilla somehow? What's your deal, Willem? Did you know the victim?
Did you know the victim?
Just in passing.
You knew Isaac. How?
I only met him that night. I'd been sent with a package for him, that's all.
Oh.
By your boss? By Lou Graham?
Yeah, that's right.
Really? Now there's a thing for the books. You know what the package was?
No.
And he wasn't dead when you gave him the package?
No, I just, we talked and then I left.
Did you see it? Your wife knows where you are.
Does your wife know where you are?
She knows I have business tonight. She's used to me working late.
They do say absence makes the heart grow fonder. I've always wondered about that myself. Some people I don't see for months or years, but when we meet up, they still don't seem too happy about it.
Did you see anything?
Did you see anything?
No.
Right, and I was the Emperor of China. Right, and I'm the Emperor of China.
I didn't, I swear.
You're sweating like a ham in a steamer there, fella.
This is the second connection we have with Lou Graham, because the first was her sister Prince. No, actually, this is the third connection we have with Lou Graham. The first person killed was her ghoul. Then her sister Prince was killed, and now her accountant is found near the murder scene. That's a lot of things pointing at Lou Graham for the 20s murder. Suspicious.
Hey fella, clamming up will do you no favors at all.
Confess.
Sorry, I can't help you.
He knew all right, and I'd make him sing, even if I needed to pry his skull open and look inside. I decided to give him a minute, but I knew I'd have to keep poking.
Let's use the mask.
Oh, that would have just brought me trouble.
Then mind control it is. Mind reading. It still stings a bit where he bit me.
They never told me what the embrace would really mean. Ha! Willem had seen the killer. It was right at the top of his mind. Time to put on the thumb screws.
Okay, this is kind of odd.
I got a few more questions.
Sure, detective.
You're a vampire.
You're just like me, a goddamn kindred, a vampire, a bloodsucker.
No, it's not what you think.
Talk fast, buddy.
Better talk fast, buddy. Did you off Isaac?
No, he offed me. I mean, Isaac. I went to him to be made over into a vampire. Some deal he did with Lou, and well,
You have a choice. Why would you pick
The two
Nosferatu?
of you did the deed. I get it. Oh, your face hasn't done the,
What do you mean?
Oh, never mind. No, you'll find out. So, then you cut his head off and ran him through with rebar? Was that part of the deal?
No, it wasn't me. I didn't see. I was recovering and I didn't see anything. I swear.
What does your wife have to say?
Your wife know you've exchanged bodily fluids with a Nosferatu?
No. Yes. She knows that I have to go. But Flora, she understands that it's for work.
That is one understanding woman. I've never met such an understanding woman.
It's the money, for Junior.
A kid, too. I get it, times are tough, but that's one heck of a choice. Mind you, not sure I'd be able to say no to Lou Graham either.
She's been wonderful to me. Wonderful.
Tell me that again once you've smashed all your mirrors.
No, you saw something.
We both know you saw something. Something to do with the killer? You're scared of him, right? This guy kills and kills, buddy. You give me a name, I can protect you.
Okay, listen. I did that thing with Isaac.
Feels dirty, don't it? But I get you. Takes it out of you and puts it right back in.
That's it. Isaac was listening to the wireless. I was sitting recovering off in the corner. Heard footsteps and in comes this guy.
A guy. So that cuts into my Lou Graham as the killer theory. Did you get a look at him?
You got eyes on him, right?
Not really. It was dark. Isaac had turned the light off. He was tall, had a hat.
What kind of a hat?
Kinda like yours. Taller than you, though. Or maybe a bit shorter. His eyes caught the light. Kinda weird. And I could hear him breathing. Sort of controlled, like he'd come a distance but was trying not to.
Oh ho! Breathe, did he? That is the first goddamn useful thing you said. Confirms he's not a dead man walking.
Maybe a ghoul? Did he see you?
Did he see you?
No, it was weird. I was scared, I guess. He's walking up towards Isaac. I guess Isaac is asleep or something, and I'm holding my breath.
You don't need to breathe, Willem?
I was holding it anyway. This guy walks right past me, looks straight at me, but it was like he didn't see me.
I know this one.
Mind control? Nosferatu can fade into shadows.
That makes sense. You had Isaac's blood, and Nosferatu have the knack of vanishing. It's useful, I'm told, for avoiding trouble. Evangelists, ex-wives, in-laws. But he didn't see you. That's a good thing.
Fabian, why are you talking like this? Malkavians also have Obfuscate. You have Mask of Thousand Faces. You know the exact tricks he has. Then what happened?
So then what happened?
He comes up behind Isaac. Isaac still hasn't noticed. And then he pulled out this sort of long rod from a golf bag over his back, and he stabbed Isaac straight through his spine from behind. It came out front. It came out front. God, who can do that? Who could do that to anyone? All the air came out of him like a
Inner tube stabbed by a pry bar? I'm guessing? Kind of like a... But you didn't see his face? Hands? Anything?
I saw his hands as he just reached out and he grabbed the side of Isaac's head and he just...
Pop goes the weasel, huh? So, our man is strong, real strong, but he breathes like a mortal. That is not good news. I gotta take this to my boss.
What should I do now?
I mean, if you can push a rebar through someone and tear their head off, that is absolutely supernatural strength. That is not human. Invest in face cream.
I'd lay in a stock of cold cream. Mighty soothing on any skin complaints. Anyhow, I've got to figure out who's the one going around treating heads like champagne corks. Pop.
Oh, goodbye, Detective.
I'm certain we'll meet again, Mr. Willem Axel.
Okay, who did we kill this time?
Realm? Where am I?
No longer splattered across a pavement, for one. You're in Weaver Tower.
And I assume I am about to a chair. How did I get here?
Oh.
Tolly found you, brought you back. He's handling cleanup as we speak.
What did you do?
Not now, Sophia.
What do you mean Sophia was upset by this?
Willem, he was as close to a friend as I had, and he... and you...
Excuse her. Tonight's events caused some distress, and she's not alone.
Adrian, why are you so red?
Records are part of the machinery that keeps the city running. Or at least, they were. So I'm gonna need an explanation.
Why didn't Tolly tell you?
I went because Tolly set me on Willem's trail.
Tolly?
I was conducting my investigation with your permission, as we agreed. He gave me a tip.
That does not explain how or why our secrets burned.
I tried to save Willem.
Willem's hand was forced by one he called the Gardener. I tried to save him, but...
The gardener? Who?
Willem used my mark against me, just as Isabella did. There can be no question. These are not isolated cases. There are no coincidences. This is the work of the Sabbat.
No. No. No! Willem would never... He would never...
I'm sorry, Sophia.
I am sorry, Sophia, for your loss. He had clothed himself in dynamite. Someone else caused it to detonate. Someone who was not present. I could not have prevented it.
This... Gardener... I need to think.
Why is Rio so
You will
red?
return tomorrow night. In the meantime, see what you can do to smooth things over. Sophia, you have work to do?
Of course, my prince.
Poor Sophia. She truly...
We will get to that conversation next time. as this is going to be where I end the episode. Oh, and we have a new round of side quests. So, thank you for watching, everyone, and have a good day. Goodbye!